of all the indictments that Trump faces, coming to Fulton County and facing Fonnie Willis in a courtroom ought to scare him.
You know, and Barb, to me, the other tells it's not just Trump. I mean, you don't want to go to trial anywhere. But you're starting to see indications that people would like much rather go to trial in the federal case. They're like, we'd really rather be in federal court. Like, we just don't want to be in court with her. You've got now two people, Jeffrey Clark, who was the former Justice Department official who tried to sort of rig the DOJ in Trump's favor, and David Schaefer, who's one of the fake electors in Georgia. They both filed notices on Monday. And they both want their cases moved to federal court. And I just want you to evaluate sort of their reasoning here. Meadows is trying to say that what he did was connected to his federal role, his role as working for the White House, which I didn't know one of those roles was stealing an election, but OK, that's his argument. Schaefer is making a similar argument, saying that because he was a elector who in his mind was an elector for the former president, he was acting somehow related to the Electoral Count Act. Do any of those reasons sound credible to you? I see you're starting to laugh.
No, I think that these arguments will fail. Joy, the standard for removing a case to the federal court is first that the person be a federal official, and second, that the conduct that's alleged be within the scope of their official duties. And so for both of these men, as well as Mark Meadows, the conduct that's described is not within the scope of their official duties. I think one way to think about it is their official duties are to execute the laws of the United States in the case of Mark Meadows and Jeff Clark. And this was political activity. This was engaging in conduct that was helping Trump as a candidate, in a campaign posture, not in the scope of their official duties to execute the laws of the United States. David Schaefer isn't even a federal official. Right. He says now there is a portion of the law that says or people acting under the direction of federal officials. He is supposed to be an elector casting his vote on behalf of the people of the state of Georgia because they voted for him to do that, not acting at the direction of Donald Trump. In fact, if anything, this argument really plays into the idea that he is simply a criminal associate, part of this criminal enterprise, taking his orders from Donald Trump.